New Year's resolution lies. I think that a New Year's resolution is the whole principle is completely dumb. Saying that you're going to start something or end something at the beginning of a new year, that's pretty much like putting a snooze alarm on your life until January the 1st. I mean, what kind of a lazy, dilapidated, procrastinating fool? I mean, I'm coming hard on this, right? Would seriously, I mean, if it's like June the 2nd, you're like, oh, I'm going to stop doing this or I'm going to start working out, let's just hold off for about another 6 months until I can get my life together. You want to make a change, you make it now. It's called a new day resolution, and then just make that or new moment resolution, something, and just change it. Jeez, I hate it. Maybe later I'll tell you how I really feel about it. I know it's kind of like a hacky joke to say that, but I mean, there's a lot of truth to it, man, it is one of the dumbest things. I hate procrastination, and I hate the fact that even I do it. There's a certain metric, which I really do believe in. And I actually heard a author even mention, how sometimes you'll hear something and it kind of like connects with you because either A, it can be inspirational, or B, it's like because it's kind of like familiar to you. Maybe it's something you already do in your life. Well, there was somebody that said something that does something that I already do in my life now. And they basically said that if something has an element of unpredictability to it, maybe call that fear, maybe call that, whatever you call it, that's a call to action. That is something that you should be moving forward on. If there's a pretty girl and for whatever reason, okay, you feel some pushback about not approaching that girl, that's a girl you need to talk to. If there's a team for a sport that you want to try out on or something like that, these are the indicators that you know that it's something important, okay? Because climbing to new heights, reaching new goals and stuff like that should be going beyond your limits every single time until you realize that you don't have any. Every time you push yourself, you literally went beyond your limits. And every time you go past that point again and again, you do it over and over again, And that's what I think is amazing about just the spirit of motivation. I had a drill sergeant in the Army tell me one time. He called energy drinks. He called them liquid motivation because you might not be into doing something, all right, but maybe you just need a little motivation. It could take some good words or a song or maybe even a drink. He used to pound him. He was a great guy. He sounded like a duck when he talked, but he was a really scary guy in a good way. But yeah, I don't want to digress too much, but my point is that if you want to make a change in your life, you should do it immediately. And if you feel like it's something that's kind of, let's just say there's a little bit of danger to it, not really, I mean, against your health, maybe not, it doesn't matter, right? But if there's a certain level of, again, for lack of better words, you can call it a fear, okay, of talking to a girl or trying out something new, or getting involved in a relationship or a business deal, you should use that as an indicator to take action, because it's those things that are basically saying these are beyond your limits that are the indicators that are letting you know you should go, that not just first off that you want it, you know what I mean? But also, in addition to you want it, but you should go after it. So here's an example. I have no interest in swimming with sharks at all, right? But I do have an interest in doing comedy in front of an entire Army base. Okay. Now, that alone, again, for lack of better words, the fear of failure motivates me to want to overperform and kill that performance and do an amazing job for those people, right? But I don't have that equal motivation to swim with sharks. In the exact way that you might not want to swim with sharks, maybe there's a beautiful girl or a job that you want to apply for, or a new record that you want to do, and there's just something about it that that just basically says like, this is your limit and you have to go past that to achieve it. That's how you know it's important to you. You know something is important to you when it has some resisting pushback in your life and it's something that you still want. So hopefully I'm not talking in circles too much, but if you have a change in your life, you should make it now and not later. Okay? Make it a permanent installation of who you are. And if it's something that you feel like it has, again, for lack of better words, some fear to it, an element of something that you do want, but it's beyond your limits, that's how you know that you have to push yourself to reach that goal. So make these changes, make your goals, do them now, and don't procrastinate. I'm Benja Well Done. Hopefully I said something that you liked. And at the very least, this is just another mind drill for myself. I'm Benja Well Done. Check me out. Peace.